Starting to warm up here in May in Northern California. When you get 85 degrees in San Francisco, you know it's hot. It's in the 90s here in the Sacramento Valley. So what I think I want to do today, plane's going in for annual at the end of the month. We're going to do a high altitude test. I'm going to have
Auburn traffic, helicopter 7 Papa Juliet, sidestepping 25 Alpha taxiway, Auburn.
So I'm going to have my oxygen plugged in and ready to go in case I get up high enough where I need it. So you're going to see me reach up. I'm just watching that helicopter. You're going to see me reach up behind the camera, put the oxygen in, so if I need it, it's there. Okay, it's not in the camera's way. Alright, he's on the taxiway. I'm going to continue. We're going to do the all-important checklist and then catch it on the takeoff. Okay, the all-important checklist is complete. So we're going to wait for one guy to take off and we'll go. What I wanted to mention was that this flying straight to high altitude is something you'll do when you're in a hot departure like Vegas or Palm Springs or Phoenix, is you want to get to cold air. Let's wait till he gets upwind a little more. Looking for traffic. Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna 3318 Quebec, taking runway 25, departing the traffic to the left crosswind, departing the area to the southeast, south. Okay, I got that out. Okay, there he is. I'll keep an eye on him. All right, time. Transponder, check. Traffic, check. DG, double check. Fuel pumps on. Brakes on, full power. Everything sounds good, looks good, within reason. Go. Our traffic, Twin Cessna 1 Quebec is on the roll, 25, departing area to the south, over. We're looking for 100 on the airspeed. It's hot out, so it's going to take longer to get to that. There's 80, 90, there's 100. Pull up, keep him in sight, tap the brakes, pull the gear up. We're just going to climb a blue line. Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna 1 Quebec, turning left crosswind off of 25, departing area to the south, leaving 2000. Auburn. 200s are heading to Oakland. Don't leave full power in as we climb. Outside air temperature is 85, a little hotter than that. Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna 1 Quebec is on a left crosswind, departing area to the south, leaving 3000, Auburn. Okay, so let's see how long it takes us to climb to altitude. We left at 1,500. Let's check in with NorCal.
Right, Golf is 4.5 miles from Wudo. Turn right heading 130. Maintain 2,000 till established on the localizer cleared ILS. Runway 16, approach McClellan.
130, 2,000, clear the ILS to 16, home. Map call, 88 Golf.
NorCal, Twin Cessna 3318 Quebec, southbound off Auburn, VFR request.
Twin Cessna 3318 Quebec, NorCal approach.
20 Quebec, Skyline 320, Slant India, leaving 4,200, destination Oakland, request flight following.
Alright, Golf, change to advisory, frequency approved, and we'll talk to you in a bit for the cancellation.
988 Golf, we can cancel IFR at this time, we'll change over to advisory.
Alright, Golf, Roger, IFR cancellation, receive Stanley Squawk Code, tell landing, good day.
88 Golf.
Skyline 18 Quebec, Squawk 4554.
4554, and it's a Twin Cessna Skyline 318 Quebec.
Skynight, okay, and what's the numbers for that?
Skynight 320, sorry.
320, roger.
Alright, so still got the full power in. We're on a expedited climb. We're showing 1,500 feet a minute on the vertical speed. Like I said, everything is forward.
And November 18 Quebec code's 4554. Change the last digit back to a 4, please.
I'm looking at 4554. Let me spin the dial all the way around and go back 4554.
Okay.
Okay, let's hope it's not a bad transponder. Just had that fixed. So there was 6,000. Our temperatures are good. Oil temperature is good. So we're coming up on 6,500. So we've gained 5,000 feet of altitude in 3 minutes, 59 seconds. Let's call it 4 minutes. So now...
November 18 Quebec, radar contact, Sacramento altimeter 29990, say altitude and cruise altitude.
Quebec, leaving 6,800. We're going to climb up above 10,000 if you want to give us the center. We're going to do a high altitude trip today.
November 18 Quebec, roger.
So I happen to know that the ceiling for their airspace is 10,000, and then you get center above that. So,
1728 NorCal departure, radar contact, no delay through 6,000 for traffic.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull the power back to cruise power. It'll be cruise climb power. Alright, turn the fuel pumps off one at a time. Keep the climb going.
Southwest 1728, thanks for the help. Contact approach 123.7.
237, so 1728.
And pull back on some fuel. Been windy the last few days, and all of it's been a north wind.
Executive information Romeo is current. Mayday information Yankee is current.
So the friction has been heating up the air and having higher than normal temperatures. So here's our blue line climb, still showing 1,500 feet a minute in the climb.
Hey, NorCal. Caravan 18 Romeo X-ray, can you go ahead and cancel flight following at this time?
Caravan Romeo 8 Romeo X-ray, squawk VFR change to advisory, frequency approved.
8 Romeo X-ray.
Give a little trim there to keep from having me pull back on the yoke as much. I'm having to put a lot of right rudder in because of the torque.
November 48762, 1,300 feet through 2,500 feet to direct to Lincoln Airport.
Number 48762 NorCal departure, radar contact.
So
Number 18 Quebec, contact approach 123.7.
237, 18 Quebec. So there's my 10,000 that I'm going through. So I'm curious to see if this is center or NorCal. I'll just call them departure. Departure, Twin Cessna 331 Quebec, checking in, leaving 10,300.
3318 Quebec, NorCal approach, roger.
Alright, still NorCal.
NorCal Wisconsin 342, 19,000 descended via the Suitor 2.
Southwest 3342, NorCal approach, roger.
So let's do 1,2,000, maybe we'll go 4,500. Add a little power, keep the manifold pressure. There's 1,2,000. So we took off at 1,500 mean sea level, and we're at 1,500, so we've climbed 10,000 feet in 8 minutes. So you can see I have the oxygen on.
Station 1 Victor Golf, maintain 10,000.
140,000.
Okay, down to 10,000 for 1 Victor Golf.
We're going to level off at 1.
Alpha 3972, contact approach 125.25.
2525, Southwest 3972.
We'll level off here at 14,500. Our temperatures are all looking good. I am running out of manifold pressure in number 1, which I don't like. Could be an intake leak. Good reason to test it. So here's 14,500. I'm looking at our temperatures. Oil temperature is high, but not out of the green. Cylinder heads are high, but not out of the green. Oil pressure is good. Now you can see the split in manifold pressure. So I'm going to video that for the shop.
Alpha 3342.
All right, so here we are at 14,700. Here's our manifold pressures looking good. There's our controls, we're both up. There's our temperatures looking good. Here's the view outside. From this altitude, from high up here, you see a lot more. Let me look straight down. That's Sacramento Executive Airport down there. And there's a look straight ahead. This is the look off to the west, northwest, as we're going pretty much south. And there's the southeast. And there again is Sec Executive. That's that area of flooding. So here's our temps again. Look at the outside air temp. Almost freezing up here at 14,700. Right engine, left engine, manifold pressure. So there are the controls. And here, lastly, here are the EGTs. 1700 is a little bit hot. I'm going to enrich it a little bit. And then 1612, that one always runs a little hotter. So I'm going to add some fuel, and that'll come down. There you go. The left one's coming down. All right, so here we are at 14,600. Leveling off. Manifold pressure came up on number 1, so that's good. If I put number 2 all the way forward, it goes another inch, so that's pretty good. Our wastegates are hopefully working properly. Temperatures are perfect on the exhaust gas. So we'll just sit here at 14,700 and enjoy the view up high. We don't normally get this. We're doing 100.
United 1781, approach 125.25.
125.25 for United 1781.
Quite a different perspective up here at this altitude.
Number 3318 Quebec, contact approach 124.32, 2432.
2432 for one in Quebec, so long. Well, here's the one I haven't had before. Approach Twin Cessna 331 in Quebec. Checking in here, 14,700.
Number 3318 Quebec, NorCal approach, Concord altimeter 29902, maintain VFR, advising you need any altitude or heading changes.
One in Quebec, VFR, and no problem, and we'll advise on any altitude or heading change. So, I think the reason why he asked that is because we're up here really high, where some of the other jet traffic is transitioning, because most GA pilots are not flying at 14,700. And getting a little wind shift here, we'll turn back a little ways. Beautiful sight up this high. The fun part is doing a dive bomb down.
JetBlue 616, 4800, 5190.
JetBlue 616, NorCal approach.
Let's see what the weather is in Sacramento below us.
Vicinity of the airport. Notice to airmen. Runway 1634 is closed. South helipad closed. Advise initial contact. Do you have information? Romeo.
Romeo and Sacramento Executive.
Sacramento Executive information. Romeo, a 1953 observation. Wind variable 4 knots, 10 miles visibility, sky conditions clear. Temperature 32, 2.1.
So 32, that's going to be 94 degrees. Well, we should be starting down here pretty quick. So at 17 minutes in the flight, we started with 92 gallons. My normal use of gallons VFR is 20, 21. Let's get Oakland's weather. We're so high high up that we can get it no problem.
Altimeter 2993, ILS and visual approach, runway 30 and 28 right. Flow control to Los Angeles, Burbank Airport, Long Beach, John Wayne Airport. Contact clearance delivery for information. Taxiway Victor, closed. South entrance of taxiway Romeo closed.
Okay, I didn't do that. This number 2 engine just burped on me. It acted like it was fuel starved for a second. Could be a vapor lock at this altitude. Normally at this altitude, you turn the fuel pumps on, which
United
I'm doing
647, contact Oakland Center, 119.75.
1975, United 647, see ya.
So I heard it, and I looked over and I saw the RPMs dropping on number 2. Let me go back to the ATIS.
Runway 30 and 28 right. Flow control to Los Angeles, Burbank Airport, Long Beach, John Wayne Airport. Contact clearance delivery for information. Taxiway Victor,
Sun Country 394, contact Oakland Center, 119.75.
1975, Sun Country 394. Berkshire Airport. Advise on the
Center United 1858, heavy 6.9 for 190.
United 1858, heavy NorCal approach.
Oakland International Airport, ATIS information call 19530. 1240 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 28, 2.14. Altimeter 2993. IL up.
NorCal 1 in Quebec, I'd like to start a descent now.
Number 1 in Quebec, maintain VFR at about 1,500.
1,500, 1 in Quebec. Alright, so, 1 in Quebec, we'll stay in this heading. Alright, so now we're going to start reducing power and put the nose down. Now, as soon as I get below 14,000, I'll turn the oxygen off. It is working just fine. Here's where you really have to be careful of shock cooling because we're up here, it's so cold. Put some props forward. Let's go 2,500 RPMs. There's 14,000. I'm turning off the oxygen. Let me take this off, make sure this microphone stays in.
And 443 NorCal Proton. JetBlue 616, contact Oakland Center, 119.75.
1975, JetBlue 616.
Alright, okay, let's 1,500. I'm gonna need a lot more, stay out of the Bravo. And we continue to cool. Pull the power back. We're showing 230 knots across the ground, right here on the old GPS. And we're just a little bit into the yellow arc. And we're right over Travis Air Force Base. I'm guessing they're going to give me 19.9 here when I get below 10,000. Information Golf was in Oakland. Quebec request to keep the descent going and get Bravo clearance as I descend into open.
Alright, 331 in Quebec, continue your VFR descent and the next control I get your Bravo clearance.
Okay, 1 Quebec, and is the 1500 removed or is that still on?
Or 1 Quebec, VFR altitude restriction deleted, descend VFR your discretion.
1 Quebec, roger. Okay, so the 1500 is deleted, so we're just going to push the nose forward. It's a beautiful sight, Concord here, Mount Diablo here. We're looking straight ahead at Antioch, Brentwood area, Pittsburgh.
Or 3312, correction, 1 Quebec, contact NorCal approach 120.9.
1 Quebec, 120.9, thanks, and so long.
Subject 27, have a good day now.
Bye.
NorCal, gas engine twin Cessna 331 Quebec, checking in with Golf for Oakland 10,300. We'll press Bravo on this profile into the airport.
3318 Quebec, NorCal approach, altimeter 29903, and clear to descend to the class Bravo airspace.
Okay, 1 Quebec, I'm sorry, say the last part again.
1 Quebec, clear to descend through the class Bravo airspace.
1 Quebec, cleared through the Bravo, thanks very much. Alright, so now we're going to bust through the Bravo.
500, climb 190. Gas 5445, NorCal approach, radar contact. 172 Charlie Alpha, radar contact, 90 miles south, Skaggs Island VOR, Oakland altimeter 29903, and verify you have Golf.
Stand by.
So here's what we call dive bombing into the airport.
We have ATIS Yankee for Hayward, sir.
I'm a mistake there, 8 Charlie Alpha, I'm showing you disregard. Yankee is current for Hayward, thank you. Resume navigation, Coliseum 2500.
Coliseum 2500, 172 Charlie Alpha.
Because of the winds from the shore, offshore winds, not a fog bank in sight. Golden Gate Bridge, Carquinez Bridge, Venetia Bridge, San Mateo Bridge, Dumbarton Bridge, Bay Bridge, you can see them all from up here. So we're at 9,000, we're still continuing our descent.
Skies 5445, Cedar Grateful.
Sure, Grateful, Skies 5445.
Got the power back, still showing 221 across the ground. This is also good when you're going into a warm airport and you're up high and the airplane is cool and all the metal is cool, and so it kind of radiates coolness, and then as soon as you start getting down below with the warmer air, the plane starts to get hot pretty fast. So you want to minimize your time down low when you're at a hot climate. Should be on the ground in 6 minutes. So I normally don't use oxygen unless we're going to Vegas or Phoenix, and you have to get over that high mountain, Mount Whitney, 14,000 feet. Or if you have to get over weather in Tahoe, climb up above it, and then boom, shoot across it. I can feel the air starting to warm. Look at it, it's 68 degrees now on the outside air temperature. I can feel that warm air. And we're continuing to cool off now. The cylinder head temperatures are getting close to 300. 300 is our magic number for pulling power back. So we're still doing 214 across the ground. Got the nose down, that's why we're going so fast. This is more of a normal profile you're used to seeing rather than being up at that higher altitude. We're right over Concord Airport now, directly over it now. And I'm not worried about being over to 5,500 because the planes aren't taking off straight up. They're coming in from both sides.
NorCal approach, good afternoon. Medevac, Calcimate 70, 6,900, descending 4,000.
Calcimate 70, NorCal approach, Oakland altimeter 29903. Golf, you said you're Medevac?
Affirmative, Medevac, we do have Golf. Medevac, Calcimate 70.
Thank you.
So there's our final manifold pressure.
3 Juliet Lima, Oakland Tower 118.3.
18.3, 33 Juliet Lima.
trying to pop my ears there because that rapid descent, get your ears a little plugged up. So now we're down here to almost 4,000, so now we got to really start watching out for transient traffic.
SoCal Southwest 1970, with you at about 1200 climb via.
So we had the gas on since I had
324 call approach, Golf is
since I had that little engine sputter. So we got that part of the gumps. Gas, undercarriage, mixer props, speed.
1970, NorCal approach, you got a contact. Climb unrestricted, I'm in the altitude maintain at 6,000, please for traffic.
Alright, climb to 6,000, unrestricted, Southwest 1970.
So I didn't get the usual 2,500 restriction over the Mormon Temple, so I should be getting the tower here. Usually at 10 miles out, they give you the tower. And continuing to climb.
for 7,000 with Gulf.
The
324 call approach, bank altimeter 299 on the runway 30 transition.
30 transition, Alaska 321.
1AK back, you're outside of Class Bravo airspace, contact Oakland Tower 118.3.
Quebec, thanks, going to tower 18-3. Good day.
Bye.
Okay. Tower, good afternoon, Twin Cessna 331 Quebec. Checking in airport site, request runway 33.
331 Quebec, Oakland Tower, make right traffic, runway 28 right.
One big right traffic for 28 right. Okay, so...
Yeah, Oakland Tower, helicopter Argus 2, like to make northbound turn across the 28 to Oakland for routine patrol.
Argus 2 proceed as requested, traffic just over the Oakland Coliseum is southeastbound Bonanza at 2000.
So when he said
traffic inside Argus 2.
When he said make right traffic to 28 right, that meant there was no restriction on altitude.
Bonanza 3 Juliet Luma traffic 3 o'clock and a mile and a half northbound. Altitude indicates 500. A helicopter.
Roger, 3 Juliet Lima, no traffic.
Usually the air gets cooler right over the Oakland Hills. Let's see if it does, because we're up there pretty close to 80. And we're still doing 186 across the ground, 186. I'm get the tower all the way back. Not all the way back. I got it, 21 manifold pressure, and props all the way forward.
RB2 traffic 12 o'clock and 2 miles. Opposite direction at Twin Cessna, descending out of 1,500 for Oakland.
That's us.
Traffic inside Argus 2.
That's the 1A Quebec traffic, 11 and 12 o'clock, and 2 miles northeastbound out at 600. A helicopter has you in sight.
Okay, 1A Quebec looking for the Argus.
Bonanza 3 Juliet Lima, radar service is terminated. Keep that beacon code and contact Hayward Tower, see you.
Contacting Hayward, keep the beacon code 3 Juliet Lima.
Twin Cessna 1A Quebec, that traffic now 11 o'clock and a mile, maneuvering out of your way at 700. Only 28 right, clear to land.
1A Quebec, Roger, is 33 available?
1A Quebec affirmative, sir. Would you like to land runway 33 or did you want to do a low approach on 28 right?
1A Quebec, like to land 33.
Twin Cessna 1A Quebec, runway 33, clear to land, the winds are 250 at 7.
1A Quebec, clear to land 33. Okay, gas.
Oakland Tower, Cessna 172 Charlie Alpha 2,500.
That's 172 Charlie Alpha, Oakland Tower. Via the freeway approved, the Oakland altimeter is 2993.
Green.
2993 and is descent allowed to pilot discretion.
We'll go full
That's
flat.
2 Charlie Alpha, approved as requested, sir.
Descend to pilot discretion, 2 Charlie Alpha, thank you.
Oakland Tower, helicopter Argus 2, like to 80 transition to Hayward.
Argus 2, proceed via the freeway southeastbound and stand by for a handoff.
Okay, we're going to double check everything. Good.
Oakland Tower, Airport 12, clear runway 2 left, requesting clearance on runway 2 right for inspection, please.
Sorry, Airport 12, proceed on to runway 28 right at Juliet. Traffic just midfield, turn in the base for runway 33.
Proceed on runway 28 right for inspection. Traffic on the midway is for 33, Airport 12.
Alright, so we're still a little higher than normal. There's a picture of the city, San Francisco, right in front of us. We got good speed. We're on the turn coordinator. There's our runway 33. Okay, good smooth landing. we use 22 gallons of fuel. So there was my argument. No matter if I go fast, slow, high, low, it's the same amount of fuel either way. Windsock's blowing pretty good.
One Quebec, stay parking.
One Quebec, new tees.
One Quebec, Roger, make the right turn there and then taxi with me via Delta to parking.
One Quebec, Roger. Okay, so that's
Oakland Tower, good afternoon. Medevac, Calstrom at 70, visual 28 right.
Medevac, Calstrom.
Still pretty warm
right.
out.
Runway 28 right, clear to land.
Oh, now that we're clear of the runway.
240 at 9.
Flaps up.
Good land 28 right, Medevac, Calstrom at 70.
Do not touch the gear. Do not touch the gear. Understood. Open the cow flaps. Turn the fuel pumps off. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for riding along.